Hey folks, David Paulides here for the Missing 411 project. I am fired up today. Fired up over a few things, but we're going to get right into the first one. It's about a targeted attack on the integrity of the work we do. I present the facts. I don't push a theory, I don't push an agenda, but that doesn't stop certain individuals from trying to dismantle the evidence we've compiled. Evidence of thousands of people vanishing in the North American wilds under terrifying, unexplainable circumstances. I want to read you two recent Amazon reviews for Missing 411 Western US, my oldest book on these cases. The first reviewer, calling himself Henry Bemis, calls people who follow this work jugheads, and he insists that mountain lions are the obvious culprit. He claims they took a great many of the missing in this author's books. Folks, I'll back this up with facts. Do you know how many people were killed by mountain lions in North America in over 100 years? 17. 17 in a century. Yet he claims they took a great many. The second review, from a J. Rose, is even more egregious. They state, and I quote, "I can't support his premise, which is that Bigfoot has been abducting people. J. Rose, you are an absolute liar. A filthy liar. I have never stated that Bigfoot took anyone. Never implied it. This is an orchestrated event. They are trying to blur the line between the terrifying reality of Missing 411 and pure science fiction, trying to push me away from credibility. If you are part of the village, if you know the facts, you know the truth speaks for itself. The defense is a great offense. This is your chance. Overwhelm Amazon with reviews. If you've read Missing 411 Western US, go review it. Let the honest, factual accounts outweigh the noise. It's imperative we protect the integrity of this crucial research. Now, let's turn to a case that truly reminds us why the persistence matters. A stunning cold case identification story that shows the enduring legacy of the missing. In July 1971, near Coos Bay, Oregon, the badly decomposed body of a teenage boy was found in a small tidal creek. No ID, no cause of death, just an unknown child buried in an unmarked grave for 50 years. The records were sealed, almost as if someone didn't want him found. In 2017, the Coos County Sheriff's Office took another look. God bless them. They exhumed the body, secured a DNA sample, and registered it with the NamUs database. Using forensic genealogy, they identified the boy, Winston Maxie III. He was just 15 when he left Boise, Idaho, hitchhiking to the Oregon coast. But here is the haunting detail that troubles me deeply. Winston Maxie had fathered a daughter he never knew about. This child, now an adult, filed a missing persons report for him, unknowingly helping solve a 50-year-old cold case. No cause of death was determined. A young man, barely 15, leaves home, has a secret life, and ends up dead in a tidal creek. Was there foul play related to the child? Was he silenced? Look at the map of Snedden Creek. It's a small community, a dense forest meeting the sea. I need you to contact the Coos Bay Sheriff's Office if you lived there in '71. His sister and his daughter deserve to know the truth of those final secret days. We now move to the heart of the matter. Cases that fit the classic Missing 411 criteria, suggesting a terrifying non-human intelligence operating in our wilderness. The 15th of July, 1934. 2-year-old Evelyn Rauch vanished from her ranch in Dovercourt, Alberta. Grizzly country, mountain lions, rugged land. 300 searchers scoured the area for 2 days, systematically walking the open farm country, screaming her name. They found nothing. 50 hours after she vanished, a local farmer hears a sound. A super loud crying. He finds Evelyn 1.5 miles from home in a swampy slough. No 2-year-old, exhausted and dehydrated after 2 days, possesses the energy to cry that loudly. The sheer fact that 300 people missed her is impossible. When her father asked what happened, she couldn't explain. Complete, total memory loss. I believe she was temporarily taken, snatched into a temporary dimensional rift or pocket of time that opened and closed, depositing her back in a confused state, wiping her memory clean. We traveled to the east side of the Sierra Nevadas, near Lookout Peak. This area is the epicenter of missing 411 clusters in the United States. The 23rd of July, 1934. Joe Murphy, a surveyor, was walking back to his truck with his team. He was the last man in line. At 5 p.m., in full daylight, in an open granite area, he simply disappeared. The team didn't even hear a shout. 5 days later, his body was found. Immediately off the trail, at the bottom of a cliff. Broken neck. If he fell 50 feet from the trail, why did 18 searchers and multiple Army bombers fail to find the body for 5 days? It makes no sense. This case has the classic high elevation, granite, proximity to a park, and a silent, immediate disappearance. I believe an invisible predator, perhaps a localized, malevolent form of paranormal activity, actively pushed him to his death. Our final case brings us to the present. Dwayne Miles, 78 years old, missing since October 20th, 2021, in the rugged Olympic National Park, Washington. Dwayne is an experienced outdoorsman who loved searching for shed antlers off-trail. The forest there is thick, wet, and unforgiving. After 8 days of searching by dog teams and aircraft, they found nothing but an empty sardine can. The silence is deafening. I will say this every time I'm on YouTube. If Dwayne had a personal locator beacon, he might be alive right now. It is your only true lifeline. The lack of scent evidence and the rapid disappearance suggests something highly organized. Did he encounter one of the huge, undocumented cryptids rumored to roam the deep Olympic mountains? Or perhaps, like cases we've seen near Skinwalker Ranch, the phenomenon is drawn to areas of high bioactivity, targeting isolated individuals. The fact remains, in these areas, something is operating with a predatory intelligence, and it is silencing its victims completely. This is the disturbing heart of missing 411. The patterns are real. The anomalies, the water, the memory loss, the inexplicable distance, they are not random. They are a signature. To the people who try to label this work Bigfoot or UFOs, you are attempting to dismiss the very real suffering of thousands of families. We just need the cold, hard facts to the village. Your support, your critical thinking is what keeps this going. Thank you for standing against the noise. Please subscribe. You hear the letters, you follow the cases, yet you don't subscribe. It helps us keep the truth flowing. Have a great week.